ran to check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like ginger from the queen. Aces up my sleeve. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Italian, blend that to my Gino. Smells like the medallion. Skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Hit a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish these well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate, pay their bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough.
I just ran to check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Fine as hell from my head up to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. Put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some bitches at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had to sit and figure something safe. Putting on some weight. Set up getting thick. So I put it on display. Yeah, I just ran to check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head up to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. YSL, I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Try it out. What happens to it?
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Snow and Lambeau, Coach. Something about that combo that just works, like peanut butter and jelly. And we've got half a foot of the white stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Go! 10-2 stop. Come on, boys. Come on. Ready?
Oh, shit.
And this one goes
That's
nowhere.
my fault.
Losing yardage back at
That
the
was my
22.
fault.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Playing against cover 2.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
If the lineman would have moved on sooner from him.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw here.
Oh, shit. Oh,
and this
shit.
is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Go now. 70, Indy. Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Go.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
60 outlaw.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, it's Hines. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
50, play.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Coming in.
He's taken down
I tried
at the
to lower
7
my shoulders
after a
and push
gain
for
of
the
7.
first down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the second
Touchdown!
effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through.
Good job, defense.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now back to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh! You!
On first down, Hines. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. And it will be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at this. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. And he cuts it back right, and he's got a crease. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
First play of the drive, a 1st down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
70, Indy.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
This is Hines. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
On the double. 50 seconds to Mike. Ain't no such thing as a loss. Ready?
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 2nd and 5. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Packers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves.
Damn.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
And an alley to run. He finds an opening past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
And if you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over the 100-yard mark for the game. And this defense has just had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps, both passing and running.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up to throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
57's Mike.
They'll look to throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
first place.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter.
60 Pittsburgh. Check. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh,
incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That's taken in by Callaway. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So, line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's caught here by Adams. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. Now, this was...
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
That was a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. They'll run on first down. Hines. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. But it's going to be second down.
That was a bad decision.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Get track, get track. Kill.
Greystone, travel.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys are going to have the... Back now at Lambeau. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Space to maneuver at the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball running it, but not in that situation. I mean, I think we got an example of why NFL coaches really don't like their quarterback in the running game.
Because whether he keeps it or not, he's likely going to take a hit, isn't he?
No doubt about it. And defenses, they're looking to put that hit on quarterback.
He finds Humphries. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
But that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game.
Out here. Still have a lot of time left in the day. And I've got about 30%. Alright. Now what am I gonna unplug? Do this one.
Don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball in the option, but not there. I mean, you just saw exactly why many old NFL coaches would say, don't use your quarterback in the running game.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 13 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it at all. This guy can make play.
Damn.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
All right, Coach.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, set, 50, plant.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Can't wait for the 2-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Running the clock.
Let's go, 18 Gators.
Oh, here we go.
On 1st down,
shit.
it's Hines. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. 18 Gator. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want a 6-6. Pull it high. You don't want check that.
Back to throw. Touchdown. Packers. An 11-yard touchdown. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
I know.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together.
We're going to watch.
Point after here coming up.
Hold on a second.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more.
I didn't do it, I did it.
To use here in the final stages.
Slow.
Now the try here for the point after.
Oh, they were going to do PAT anyway.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
May have just messed up.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So Josh Rosen in the offense. Down by 7. A little over a minute to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Rosen. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Back to throw. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Now you have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Green Bay, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin on EA Sports.
Alright. I'm gonna end the stream here and that because I just got text and that. I got a little man that's gonna be coming over to hang out and play video games. So I'm gonna go get him. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Till next time, go Blue.